Former First Lady Nancy Reagan died at age 94 on Sunday at her home in Los Angeles. The cause was congestive heart failure. She led a rich life working as a Hollywood actress and making a name for herself as an activist. But she was best known as Ronald Reagan's devoted wife and companion.
Ronnie has always believed that America's greatest monuments are the American people. He has such great faith in their optimism and strength.
I believe the Republican Party has a platform that is.
During his years as president, she was his close advisor and would go on to become an enduring advocate for his legacy during his battle with Alzheimer's disease and after his death in 2004. Mrs. Reagan was born in 1921 and landed a movie contract with MGM in her late 20s. She met Ronald Reagan, who was himself an actor at the time, in 1950 when he was president of the Screen Actors Guild. They wed 2 years later and had 2 children, Patty and Ron. After Ronald Reagan died, Mrs. Reagan tended to her husband's legacy and made appearances at events held by Republicans who revere the 40th president as a historic American leader.
It reminded me again of how grateful Ronnie and I are for the privilege that you and America gave us for the wonderful 8 years in the White House. It was challenging, it was fascinating, it was sometimes frightening. There were times that it seemed that the sun forgot to shine, but those days have dimmed in comparison to the accomplishments that now glow brightly and the remembrance of the warmth and support from so many of you across America.
Mrs. Reagan's time as First Lady wasn't without critiques. Some observers thought she had unchecked influence over her husband and disapproved of her use of astrology to help guide her thinking. She made a name for herself during her White House years by starting the Just Say No campaign to warn teens to stay away from drugs. Mrs. Reagan will be buried next to her husband at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California.